Welcome into another video on my channel where I'm going through and testing all the weapons inside of Black Ops 6 to see how viable these weapons are for all of you to be using within the Zombies game mode. So if you're new to my channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button, turn on those bell notifications as you're not going to want to miss out any future uploads from myself. In the description down below, you can find the link for my streams, and I stream everything from Black Ops 6 Zombies, multiplayer, through to Warzone, and on the weekends I stream myself making a custom Zombies map for Black Ops 3. And I'm working really hard to smash out a long-term goal of mine this year on stream, which is to hit Twitch Partner. So hopefully I'll see a bunch of you guys pop into stream. Now in today's video, we're going to be diving in and checking out one of the special weapons that I was really intrigued to see how this would perform with the addition of double tap into Black Ops 6. So today, we're going to look at the DI.3 Sector special weapon inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. We're going to take this through each and every damage output as we go, all the way through to maximum damage output. So make sure you're watching all the way through so you get the best feel for how this weapon performs inside of Zombies and whether or not it's something that can match up to your playstyle. Now, if you're looking for players to help you out, grind out those Dark Op challenges, camos, or finish off the Easter eggs, feel free to join the amazing Zhorde community Discord that I am building. The link for that can be found down below in the description, and it is simply based on players helping out other players. Now, we are looking to add in some custom Warzone matches, which requires a minimum of 35 players. So hopefully, if that's something you're looking forward to jump in and do, you can find the link for that in the description, and we'll see you guys there, and hopefully we can knock out some custom Warzone games on the weekend. I'm looking forward to that. So without further ado, let's dive into the DI.3 Sector review video today. Welcome into today's video. Thank you so very much. I hope you all had a wonderful Easter, and for those of you that celebrated 420, I hope you did so safely. So today we're looking at the DI Sector, or the DI.3 Sector, sorry, a special weapon, and I was curious to see how this is going to perform with the addition of double tap that's been brought in for Season 3 of Black Ops 6, as this weapon can shoot a little bit slow, but it's got some incredible damage. So I was kind of intrigued to see, how it would perform inside of Black Ops 6. So let's go ahead and get things going here. We're going to take this up now to green rarity and see what kind of damage numbers we're looking at. So 225 at green rarity. Now for this run today, usually I have the explosive discs on, but for today I have none. I don't have explosive and I don't have the ricochet, just the standard discs that come with this sector. 225, yeah. So you're looking at 225 at just green. Now I'm going to be honest, in the early rounds today, this was a bit of a struggle. The ammo count's really low. 2 shots per zombie to take them out, even at just green rarity. It was definitely something that wasn't going as well as I had kind of hoped it would do. So definitely wanted to get that information to you all right away. Now let's take this off to Pack-a-Punch so that we have a bigger ammunition size with 15 and 60 in reserve, and we are green pack 1. What are we looking at? 1,350 on a, I guess it's not necessarily a crit shot, but just a shot. All right, so let's go and grab a double tap and see, how is this going to improve the fire rate on this sector? Okay, so that is much better. Like, that is way better. You can just kind of pop, 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 away you go. That's not bad. Definitely notice an improvement with that. And we're at 1,350 on a crit shot right now at pack green. So good damage numbers. I mean, we're one-shotting zombies on round 9 here with this damage output, which is good. And at 1,350, we should be one-shotting zombies for a few rounds going forward for sure. All right, so that clears just about all of them out. Let's get that last one there. 1,350 green pack 1 on the sector. So let's go ahead and push this now to blue rarity pack 1 and see what kind of damage numbers we are looking at. Try not to die, Z. Come on. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. All right, let's push out in front of the mansion here. We do have Vulture Aid and we do have double tap. So let's see what numbers we're looking at. 1,800 damage. And it goes through multiples. So that was something I was kind of interested to see. If you get them in a group with double tap's fire rate, are you going to be able to do that much more damage to them? So let's see here, round 16. We're going to get our first Elder Disciple who's going to spawn in right here. Let's go ahead and see how does this sector at Blue Pack 1 handle out our Elder Disciple. I mean, you can see the 1800 coming off that Disciple. It's not too bad. We used one decoy to get rid of them, and I believe my energy mine I had down finished them off. Now, I wanted to test this out. This round in particular was one of interest to me using the sector, just because you don't have automatic, right? So it's one shot at a time, and these gassy zombies can really get moving fast. So I was kind of curious to see how it's going to be able to handle these rounds as we go up through the rounds. But definitely, I mean, as long as you're able to keep moving around, PhD slider is key. Definitely huge, but you know, you can move around. The dishing out the damage is no problem. We're on round 17, and we are still just one-shotting the zombies, which is awesome. So the damage output on this is remarkable. And with the addition of double tap for Season 3, I feel like this is just even more of a viable option to be using now. But let me know in the comment section if you guys have used this recently and what you think about it with the addition of double tap. So here's round 18. Going to kind of group them up a bit here. The other thing I noticed on this run, even though I got Vulture Aid really early in my run, picking up salvage was something I was noticing that was definitely an issue. Like, it was taking me a lot longer to reach the rarity levels than usually what happens in my runs. So I don't know if this is a weapon that produces necessarily as much salvage as, say, a bullet weapon. But it was just something I noticed. I wanted to mention it to you guys so that you all can have that information. But it was something I noticed for sure. I mean, round 18, I'm usually epic, almost legendary by now. So 1800 crit damage, blue pack 1. Let's take it to epic pack 1 and see what kind of damage numbers we're going to be seeing now. There's a zombie. Ooh, salvage. Oh, we got an Elder. All right, let's check out how it handles an Elder on round 19 at epic now. Okay. Okay, that is definitely doing some work. I'm seeing 2,700 on the damage numbers. And let's just get a reload. And that's finished. Okay. So that wasn't so bad at all. We had the Elder spawn in on round 19. Epic pack 1, so we're still not even pack 2. And we were able to handle that Elder Disciple on round 19. So let's dive into Pack-a-Punch, take it to pack 2 epic. 5,400 on shot on your zombies. Holy smokes. Now, regarding the special round I mentioned earlier, and having just a little bit of a struggle with this, just with, you know, single fire and the ammo count being a little bit low in your magazine, I wanted to show you all a super easy place that you can camp it out here on Shattered for the special rounds, or for any rounds for that matter, if you choose to do so. Either of these tables to the left or right of double tap work the exact same way. You can stand on top of them, and the zombies only come at you in one direction in front of you from the table. Now, if you're using the yellow variant of the Raygun Mark II, and it drops that toxic gas shot in at the beginning of the picnic table there, the zombies will insta-die as they climb up. So it's a really awesome spot. We got a Doppelgast here on round 26. Epic Pack 2, 6,500 damage on the Doppelgast is what I was seeing, which is some pretty remarkable numbers. Yeah, we're seeing 6-3. I think that's when the double tap augments are kicking in, because it's 54 standard, and then every once in a while I'm seeing 62, 37 pop up. So, you know, some pretty remarkable damage. We still have 2 damage output numbers to go. We still got to get legendary, and we still got to go to pack 3. So definitely a lot of damage still left inside of the DI.3 sector for sure at this point. I was kind of intrigued to see what it was going to, you know, give us as we move up through the damage output. This is pretty remarkable damage. At 26, we're still one-shotting zombies. It is insta-kill, but still being able to knock out everything and not having any struggles, even before we had insta-kill. Definitely doing well. Let's take this to Legendary now, Pack 2, and see how does it handle things. 14,000, 18,000, 14,000. Let's see. I saw 18 on one of those vermin. Maybe that was a crit? Hard to see. Let's get these parasites out of here. Oh, I hate the parasites. Come on. We're on round 31 now. We do have all the perks. So we have the Perkaholic obtained. We got one more pack level to go, which is pack level 3. So we are pack 2 legendary. Let's see how many points we can knock out here with this double points and what kind of damage we're looking at. I'm seeing 16,000 and 14,500. 16,6 and 14,4. All right, let's pick up all that lovely loot. Let's get rid of you, Parasite. Get out of here. I missed. Come on. Okay, Parasite, go away. Thank you. Vermin, you're next. Take advantage of that double points as much as we can. We got over enough essence now for pack 3, which is awesome. So we can take this to max damage output now and see what kind of numbers we're going to be looking at. But even legendary pack 2, seeing 14,500 on a body shot, one-shotting zombies on round 31. This is remarkable. This dishes out a ton of damage, incredible damage. I mean, just look at this. We're just like one-tapping everything. Round 31. This is remarkable. And with the double tap fire rate increase, I definitely noticed that this is something that is a lot more viable to be using before double tap was in the game. Another thing I wanted to mention as we take this to pack 3 legendary, let's see the damage numbers here before I mention this one thing. 28,800 on a body shot on a zombie. That is remarkable. So the one thing I was going to mention before we looked at those numbers was I did have to visit the ammo cache a few times during my run today. It certainly wasn't a run where the max ammo rounds, the special rounds that give you max ammo, was enough to keep me going. I definitely did need to visit the ammo caches during my run. I would not say, an enormous amount of times where it was something I definitely wanted to point out as a downside, but just something I wanted to point out for you all to just have that information to know that you're probably going to need some cash to go ahead and buy some ammo at those ammo caches while using this weapon. Now here we are on round 35 with a Perkaholic at maximum damage output, and I wanted to show you, the entirety of round 35 and then the Exfil on round 36, so you can see how this weapon handles crowds, armored zombies, the elites, the elder disciples. We had a Doppelgast earlier, so I really wanted to get you all a really good feel for how, the pizza gun, as I love to call it, performs. But I mean, look at this. Round 35, I am standing and dishing out the damage to the zombies. Absolutely remarkable damage output on this pizza gun. And with the increase rate of fire that double tap brings to Black Ops 6, this becomes just immensely more viable to be using with that damage output. I mean, almost 30k damage per shot is remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. And here's one of the times I had to go visit the ammo caches. Just ran out of ammo. And of course, the first zombie I shoot after I buy ammo drops me an ammo pouch from my vulture rate. Absolutely hilarious. I swear, that's the way it works. You buy ammo, you're probably going to get a max ammo power-up drop. It's so weird. Anyway, let's clear out the last zombie, make our way down to the Exfil, and call it in, as we had now accomplished pretty much everything I wanted to show in the video. We got to maximum damage output. We tested every damage level on the way up to maximum damage output. We have now obtained a Perkaholic within inside of the map. And so it is time to take our DI.3 Sector pizza gun and Exfil out of the match. Now, I do have a chopper gunner for the Exfil, which, if you stick through, you'll find out might not be the best option for this map, as it happened to me today. But I wanted to see here, we're going to get an Elder. I was hoping it was going to be an Amalgam on round 36, but we did not get one. It was an Elder Disciple at this Exfil. So, no worries. I wanted to make sure that we were able to take out this Elder Disciple and show you all the damage output here on round 36 with the, elite enemy that is on a Shattered Veil. So here's our Elder. Let's go ahead and drop our Casimir down to handle the crowd control, and let's lay in 30k. 58,000, 50,000. We're hitting 50k, 50k, 50k on around 36 Elder Disciple with this. That is ridiculous damage. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes, I was not expecting to see those kind of numbers. That is crazy. Alright, so now let's go ahead and pop our chopper gunner that we picked up from one of the Elder Disciples that I killed on my run. And let's go ahead and try and clear out everything out of the Exfil. Now again, I still have yet to be able to get the Exfil zombie counter on my map. And I feel like the reason I failed this one today is because the chopper gunner is probably not going to be the best bet. As I feel like I had 2 zombies left. Again, I don't have a counter. But yeah, I have 2 zombies left, I believe. One finally made it towards me, and I think the final zombie got trapped down below the map where Sam was, as I was not able to exfil today, as that final zombie just did not get to the exfil in time for me to take it out. So that's too bad. But my thoughts and feelings overall on the DI.3 Sector for Season 3 inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies mode. Definitely a viable option. With the fire rate increase from double tap, that makes this definitely something that could just take out a ton of zombies in quick succession for sure. Now, I will mention that double tap fire rate is something that I felt was needed to make this a little bit more viable. But let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comment section. This is the build that I was running, and the camo is that beautiful multiplayer dark matter. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in, and don't forget to be subscribed, liking, and commenting the videos for your best chance to get in for the giveaway that I'm doing when the channel reaches 7,000 subscribers, as a massive thank you for all the support. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next one.